hello, hello. Hello, Dave. Hello, Wolfie. How you doing, Dave? Hello. Oh, you did. I didn't. Making pizza? You're always making pizzas. Oh, Wolfie asked you to make it? Where is everybody? All right. Yeah, so and I. You're another strange. I seen them. Hello, George. Well, she never called, so I didn't have our appointment today. Grocery shopping wore me out. So, how was your day, George? I'm not feeling good either. Oh, you get yours delivered, right? We have to go pick ours up if we do that. Aww, I bet you have fun. And George, I did block her. Hi, Carell. Hello, hon. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I gotta go share my channel out. That's good. Got that done. Alright. Hey, Shower Man. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. No, pizza's done. So, if we get the people in here, we're going to read cards and do the spirit box. Then I might read a story. So what's everybody going to do tomorrow? Jenny! Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. No, it's the air conditioner. That air conditioner freezes me out. I'm running around in a sweatshirt. Jenny's a nice person. Oh, she gave me some hearts, and I like the hearts. To you too, Jenny. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know what I want to do. I fell through my floor today. I had to call the insurance company. Okay. Come on, let's talk about something. Don't forget to smash my thumb and share the stream out. Let's see, what can we talk about? No, no, I didn't get hurt. Don had to help me get out of it. Well, I didn't get hurt. Tomorrow I'm going to fix my washing machine. I fell through it. Oh. Hello. Please like. Yep. Hit that thumb, up or down, I don't care. Here it is, Don. I think it's in the 40s. Everybody's scared to talk. I know Corell's lurking. She always lurks. She stays back in the corner so when the trolls come, she can whack them. I'd like to know where our comedians are. What's their names? Looking for the name. Braves and Pizza Demon. Wonder where they are. They had me laugh comical. I had a good stream this morning. That's good. Hello, hello. Come on in and chat with us. Don't forget to smash my thumb. Either one, up or down, I don't care. Wow. Watch Kelly. So how you doing, Kelly? Yeah, she has no views, no videos. No subscribers, I mean. No videos. Oh. I bet. Oh, Roman Filer. cold. I'm doing good. Better than yesterday. Oh, my back's hurting, but that's from grocery shopping. Come on, smash my thumb. Share me out. Thank you. Oh, I had back surgery. I got hardware in my back now. That's alright. I had a ruptured disc. Ruptured whatever in there. So, Kelly, where are you from? And Roman, where are you from? Roman does have subscribers and 23 videos. I want to get to know him before I turn him blue. Tampa Bay. You got that hurricane coming in. I'll be praying for you guys. Must be Roman left. What are you doing, George? Like I said, don't forget to smash my thumb and share me out. There's 6 of you in here. And I know some of you did not smash my thumb. real quiet. I'm going to read a story. Okay, this one's called, it's from my Hidden Histories of Northwestern Pennsylvania. It's called the Titusville Slaughter. Slow and poorly made infrastructure were not the only cause of disaster on Northwest Pennsylvania Railroad. Sometimes calamities of death and destruction were caused by sordid business practice, human impatience, and error, such as the case of the Titusville Slaughter in 1865. On a warm summer day in August 1865, crowds boarded the Oil Creek Railroad in Corry, Pennsylvania, with the goal of traveling to Titusville, about 24 miles southwest of Crawford County. The oil region in northwestern Pennsylvania was progressively growing more interconnected as oil needed to be shipped out of the valley to market across the country. In addition to shipping oil, railroads were carted passengers from the Boomtown to Boomtown. The population of the region was surging by the day, and the newborn infrastructure could barely keep up. Unfortunately for passengers, railroad owners and operators were not interested in making the ride any more comfortable than necessary. Financial prosperity and economic frugality were the top priorities, with successful transport coming second and the safety of human passengers falling last. On Thursday, August 24th, 1865, around noon, the Oil Creek Railroad express train was arriving in Titusville from Corry, carrying freight, and hundreds of people spread across passenger car, baggage cars, and open platforms. As the train rounded a sharp curve coming into west end of the city, engineers immediately saw their worst nightmare. A freight train was coming at them head on. In a desperate attempt to save their lives, operators of both trains threw on the brakes and jumped from the car to safety as the two massive trains collided in a loud crash of metal behind them. The Titusville Herald reported that the train crash resulted in a perfect demolition of locomotives, tender express, and baggage cars. The others, hundreds of people from the surrounding area, converged on the scene to lend aid or simply to stand in awe of the terror unfolded before them. Rescuers struggled to cut open the side of the train cars in order to save the still alive, recover the bodies of the dead. Screaming, crying, and frantic shouting filled the air as both onlookers and victims struggled to make sense of what had just befallen them. As people were pulled from the wreckage, it was immediately evident that the train collision was of an extremely serious nature. The dead included William Baldwin of East Cleveland, Ohio, Fred Hu of Buffalo, New York, J. Edgar Clough of Corey, and Gideon Lightfall of Belfast, New York. Two more men were soon to join them in death. Alvin Potter, age 19, from Groveland, New York, was barely alive. Both of his legs had been severed and his arm was broken. He quickly expired after being pulled from the train. Another man, who could only be identified as Mr. Sedgwick from Corey, was severely injured and transported to the Maury House near the passenger station, where he also succumbed. Only hours after the ghastly crash, 6 lives had been claimed. In a terrible, ironic twist of fate, just prior to the crash, Clough was speaking with the acquaintance of the train about his parents wanting him to quit working on the railroad because they believe it is too dangerous. He did not plan to quit his job and said it to the man that he did not fear for his safety. The acquaintance recounted to the Titusville Herald. Scarcely had he concluded the sentence when the fearful collision occurred, which instantly hurled him into eternity, confirming his parents' fears. In addition to the dead, there were many horrific injuries reported by the newspaper. Joseph W. Hottailing of Lafayette, New York, was listed with serious internal injuries. F.E. Joslin of Corey suffered a compound leg fracture, meaning the break was so severe it had pierced through the skin. Ew. Resulting in the amputation of his leg. Steele Green of Hightown suffered his right leg amputated. Randolph Phillips of Hastings, New York, saw his left leg amputated. Charles Scalzi of Buffalo, New York, experienced severe internal injuries. Charles Stock of Buffalo endured injuries that demanded both legs be amputated. George H. Coney suffered body and head contusions. Michael Hensley of Rochester had an injured shoulder blade, and M.R. Dyer of Corey suffered the contusion of a head and right leg. Since the severity of some of the wounds suffered by the injured was extremely high, it remains to be seen how high the death toll would rise. While the victims and rescuers were trying to pick up the pieces of the slaughter, others were more interested in seeking revenge. The Oil Creek Railroad, not to be confused with the Oil Creek and Titusville Railroad, or the OC&T, was chartered in 1860 and connected to Titusville through Monroe Street Station in 1862. It connected to Titusville through Monroe Street Station in 1862. The main line eventually was lengthened to travel 37 miles across northwestern Pennsylvania, connecting towns from Corey to Petroleum Center. To ride this length of the train line took 2.5 hours. Once the train arrived in Corey, freight and passengers would transfer to either the Atlantic or Great Western Railroad or the Philadelphia and Erie Railroad, which was part of the Pennsylvania Railroad. By this time, the Great losing. Okay. Who's all here? Hello? What do we all want to talk about? I'm not going to get to do what I want because I've got the people in here. Soda? Water? Ice water?
Soda. Ice and soda.
Oh. Okay, I'm back. And no one's talking. I'll read scary stories. I'll read that book, other book on my own.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh, stop. What? Okay. I'm going to read from the book, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Pioneers used, it's called Strange and Scary Things. Pioneers used to entertain themselves by telling scary stories. At night, they might gather in somebody's cabin or around a fire and see who could scare the others the most. Some girls and boys in my town do the same thing today. They get together at somebody's house and they turn off the lights and eat popcorn and scare one another half to death. Telling a scary story is something people have done for thousands of years. For most of us, like being scared in that way. Since there isn't any danger, we think it is fun. There are great many scary stories to tell. There are ghost stories. There are tales of witches, devils, boogeymen, zombies, vampires. These are tales of monstrous creatures and other dangers. There even are stories that make us laugh at all this scariness. Some of the tales are very old, and they are told around the world, and most have the same origin. They are based on things that people saw or heard or experienced or thought they did. Many years ago, a young prince became famous for a scary story he started to tell, but did not finish. His name was Mamilius, and he probably was 9 or 10 years old. William Shakespeare told about him in The Winter's Tale. It was a dark winter day that his mother, the queen, asked him for a story. A sad tale, best for winter, he said. I have one of sprites and goblins, spirits and sprites. Do you do your best to frighten me with your sprites? She said. You're powerful at it. I shall tell it softly, he says. Yon cricket shall not hear it. And he began. There was a man dwelt by a churchyard, but that was as far as he got. For at the moment the king came in and arrested the queen and took her away. As soon as that Memulus died, no one knows how he would have finished his story if you started as he did. What would you tell? Most scary stories are, of course, meant to be told. There are more scary stories that way. But how you tell them is important. And Mamilius knew the best way is to speak softly so that your listener leans forward to catch your words and to speak slowly so that your voice sounds scary. And the best time to tell these stories is at night, in the dark and in the gloom. It is easy for someone listening to imagine all sorts of strange and scary things. Okay, let's call the big toe. A boy was digging at the edge of the garden when he saw a big toe. He tried to pick it up, but it was stuck to something. So he gave it a good hard jerk and it came off in his hand. Then he heard something groan and scampered away. The boy took the toad into the kitchen and showed it to his mother. "It looks nice and plump," she said. I put it in the soup, and we'll have it for supper." That night the father carved the toad into 3 pieces, and they each had a piece. Then they did the dishes, and when it got dark, they went to bed. The boy fell asleep almost at once, but in the middle of the night a sound awakened him. It was something out in the street. It was a voice, and it was calling to him. "Where is my toe?" it groaned. When the boy heard that, he got very scared, but he thought, "It doesn't know where I am. It never will find me." Then he heard the voice once more, only now it was closer. "Where is my toe?" it groaned. The boy pulled the blanket over his head and closed his eyes. "I'll go to sleep," he thought. "When I wake up, it will be gone." But soon he heard the back door open, and again he heard her voice. "Where is my toe?" it groaned. Then the boy heard footsteps move through the kitchen, into the dining room, into the living room, into the front hall. Then slowly they climbed the stairs. Closer and closer they came. Soon they were in the upstairs hall. Now they were outside his door. "Where is my toe?" the voice groaned. His door opened, shaking with fear. He listened as the footsteps slowly moved through the dark towards his bed. Then they stopped. "Where is my toe?" the voice groaned. The big toe also has another ending. When the boy hears a voice calling for his toe, he finds a strange-looking creature up inside the chimney. The boy is so frightened he can't move. He just stands there and stares at it. Finally he asks, Whoa, what you got such big eyes for?" The creature answered, "To look you through and through." "What you got such big claws for?" "To scratch up your grave." "What you got such a big mouth for?" "To swallow you whole." "What you got sharp teeth for?" "To chomp your bones." Alright, I'm gonna get off here. No one's talking. Talk to y'all later. Stay safe. See you Monday.